Harry shows the money. Charles No Mercy throws Harry out of Royal after sold them down the river. Royal biographer Tom Bower shared his opinion with Dan Wootton on whether Prince Harry and Meghan Markle should step back from their deal with Netflix and Harry's upcoming memoir. However, the royal expert concluded the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had no choice as they needed the money more than ever. Dan asked, "Do you think Harry and Meghan are fast learning what they signed away when they took this Netflix big money, and I would say they signed away their credibility and their dignity? Well, that's our view, but it's not theirs," he claimed. "They need the money and they need it now more than ever because they've got no other source of income. So I think they're just stuck with the devil now. They're tied to Netflix, they're tied to that book, and all the criticism they're going to take means nothing because that's the only way they can earn their money." Tom continued, "The only way I can conceive of Harry getting out of it now is if Charles would bail him out. Somehow he'd have to pay off Netflix, he'd have to pay off Penguin, Random House publishers. It will cost millions of dollars or pounds, but Charles might give that to him in return for a signed agreement, never to knock the royal family again. That's the only thing I can imagine would actually end this confrontation," he continued. "But I can't see Meghan signing that deal. Meghan has got no interest whatsoever in giving away being silent. She wants to battle, she wants to rubbish the royal family and go on to bigger things." Dan interjected, "They have signed this deal with the Hollywood devil in this case, Netflix, and Netflix is now demanding its pound of flesh. They're not happy with this woke children's TV series that Meghan wanted her to do and some sort of twee documentary that Harry was planning about the Invictus Games. They want the dirt on the royal family, don't they, Tom?" The royal biography replied, "Well, I think they've got the dirt. I mean, they've been filming now for more than a year and I'm sure that everything that Harry spewed out to the ghostwriter for the book, he gave Netflix to plus a lot more. And so they've got it in the can, so to speak. The only question now is whether they're prepared to dump in. I don't see why they should. It's their investment, and it'll come brilliantly at the end of The Crown. Netflix is in battle with all the other streaming services. They want to now push their own product. They don't care, rightly so, if the Sussexes suddenly decide that they're cowards, and I don't think Meghan wants to pull out. King Charles III is said to be devastated by his strained relationship with his youngest son Prince Harry. Vanity Fair's royal correspondent Katie Nicholl recently wrote a book titled The New Royals, Queen Elizabeth's Legacy and the Future of the Crown. In it, she explores what the future holds for the House of Windsor following the Queen's passing. Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, announced they were stepping back as senior members of the royal family in 2020. In 2021, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex gave an explosive interview to Oprah Winfrey in which Harry claimed his father stopped taking his phone calls and that he had been cut off financially. That same year, Harry discussed his mental health struggles and why he left the royal family in the Apple TV Plus series The Me You Can't See. Charles absolutely has been devastated by what has happened, Nicholl told Fox News Digital. If you think back just a couple of years around the time of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's wedding, the relationship between Harry and his father was, I think, probably better than it ever had been. Harry and Meghan spent time with Charles and Camilla in Scotland. They went on holiday together. It all looked very rosy and very happy.